Yo, my people, them CFC RealistBlue back with another live stream, and this Premier League table review setters, man. I ain't done one since game week 20. I mean, that's a game week 22. We're at game week 22. I ain't done one since game week 16. So guess what? We are back with another one. You get me? We are back with another one, and it's been a good week, man. Hope you guys have a blessed week. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss any new Chelsea content from me, as well as help me get at least 200 views on this. Help me get as many likes as possible, at least 10 likes. Come on, man. And let's go do the Premier League table review, man. Because damn, bro, it's been a good week for Chelsea. That's the main thing. It's been a good week for Chelsea, you feel me? But let me just get the table ready for you guys. Obviously done the edit. I will be posting it tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But you feel me? Man's gonna be talking in to it now. Premier League table. Where is that? Edit, you know. There we are. Jeez. But yeah, thank you for your support on the channel. Thank you for your support on the channel. Leave any thoughts and opinions down below. Leave any thoughts and opinions down below. This is the Premier League table, man. What is that? Where is it? Where's the live button so man can share it? Love your comment, Keith. Big you up. And yeah, man. And it's live up in the place. Live in the place. This is the Premier League table. After game week 22 or match day 22. That, man. You feel me? Look at that. So we have Liverpool at the top of the table. And they're even playing right now in the Champions League. But this is the Premier League table review. Man's going to be honest, man. They were doing their thing still. They were leading, or they led for like the last 5 minutes of the game, but they were having a dry match. When I was watching that match, it was 0-0 up until like the 88th minute, 89th minute, until Darwin Núñez, super sub, came on and rescued the points for them. That man there got 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes, securing them 3 points for Liverpool. That is a massive one for them. That was a massive one for them. So for me, Liverpool, they're top of the table, 50 points after 21 games, and they have a game in hand on all the pack below, besides what's their names? Everton, because that's who their game in hand is against. But they are 6 points clear at the top, potentially 9 points clear at the top of obviously second place, third place, and that. So for me, them and they're going to be running away with the title. They will definitely be Premier League champions because I don't see Nottingham Forest or Arsenal, the two closest people to them, getting any points enough to get over the line to beat Liverpool. They are just doing their thing. And even with Salah having been scoring at the last 2 games, they're still doing their thing, getting the wins. So, hey man, this is probably going to be their year. I must say, this is probably going to be their year. So, can't lie, man. Liverpool, they are literally doing their thing. They won 2-0 against Brentford. So, aye. Tough times, man. Tough times for the other team, the chasing pack. And this when we're talking about second place, Arsenal. Arsenal. The so-called great team and that. I be real, you man are not all that and a bag of chips. Because throughout my lifetime, or can't say my lifetime, but since I've been watching football, you man have just been the nearly man. Like realistically, that's what North London more time is nowadays, the nearly man. We're going to be honest. This is a team that will go into the season title favourites. It was either them or Manchester City. But guess what? Things took a turn for the worse. Things took a turn for the worse because Arsenal bottled a 2-0 lead to Aston Villa, the team who right now are 8th in the Premier League table. 8th with a -1 goal difference. You bottled that. You bottled it. That's what you man did. And this is just brilliant because I don't want Arsenal winning no Premier League. And they definitely ain't going to win the Premier League. I knew from when they lost Saka, it was going to be a long day. Long day. And the game against Aston Villa just proves it, man. Absolutely proves it. This is a team, 22 games played, you have a 22 goal difference, 44 points. Just not good enough. You can be one of the best teams, but you man just can't be the best. You can't. And it's tough. You got man like obviously Troops, he's doing up his thing, doing his one-to-ones and that, and he puts his life on the line and that, and he knows that Arsenal ain't gonna be doing nothing, man. Like it's just not good enough. But we have to be honest. Should Arsenal sack Mikel Arteta? I'll be honest, man. I don't necessarily think that they should, just based on the fact that if they do sack him, who are they gonna get? We're gonna be honest. But if they did sack him, this would just be brilliant. Music to man's ears, because they will just be finished after that. They'll be finished. So for me, like Arsenal, all banter aside and that, you guys are just not good enough. And you man are into your 5th year and you've only won one important trophy. Mikel Arteta said in his interview, press conference, however long ago, we won 3 trophies. He counts the community shields. He counts the community shields. We're going to be honest, yeah. Is that really good enough? Is that what you want your manager to be saying? Is that what you want your manager to be saying? You won 2 community shields. Tough times, man. Tough times. 1 FA Cup. And that was with your worst team. And that wasn't even his team. Ever since he's brought about his team, let's just be honest. The money spent on Kai Havertz flopped. Flopped. But I will big you man up every single damn time. Because when you man put in that money, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But it made it a reality. 65 M's, how much? 60 M's, 65. Regardless, he's Arsenal's highest paid player. And it's funny to me because them man there gave him this contract after he had helped Chelsea finish 12th in the Premier League. What warranted this money being spent? What warranted the amount of payments? He deserves more than Saka. He does. Because clearly Saka ain't getting paid as much as him. I don't even know if Saka's got a new contract or whatever. Because if he does, he should be getting paid more than Kai Havertz. But that'll be in excess of like what, 300 million? I mean, not 300k a week. That really something Arsenal going to do? Because realistically, this isn't a team that likes to put out big wages for their players. They've done it for Kai Havertz. Surprisingly, very surprising. But hey, man, it's tough times for your Arsenal fans. Tough times. But as a fan who is just a natural hater, I don't hate your team specifically, but I just don't like Arsenal as a fan base because you man chat. And for a team that's been alive 30 plus years before Chelsea and you still ain't won everything, you have all of that. Make it make sense. You man can't chat. You ain't London's first. You never will be. London's finest. You never will be. Even when we have finished 12th, 6th, you man can't win niche. Can't win niche. We've still won the more important trophy in recent times than you. And yet we've gone through the new manager, the new owners, all of this. Or you might have had the same man for 5+ years. And what's it got you? Back to where Arsene Wenger had you throughout the last 5 or 6 years or 7 years of his career. Man can't talk about Arsene Wenger. Like any person that wants to big up Arteta, you have to remember what Arsene Wenger done. Like fair enough, it was different times, but he put you man on the pedestal. Everything that Arsenal fans talk about of anything majority is thanks to Arsene Wenger. And Mikel Arteta, other than FA Cup, with a player like Aubameyang that you dismantled, took apart, for what? For what? For Kai Havertz, for Gabriel Jesus. Them man there. Oh, it is funny. It is absolutely funny because none of them can touch Aubameyang for what he done for Arsenal. None of them can't come close. But Killer Kai, he's killing your title hopes. That's for sure. So love for the 60 M, 65, whatever it is, because this just makes me laugh so much because you might not actually regressing. So, hey man, I'm just gonna stop talking about Arsenal now because obviously I've been talking about them for a while now. But it's just funny, man, because they are man's rivals. They are. So hold that, Arsenal fans, man. You man ain't gonna win no Premier League title, and you better be hoping for your life that you don't finish outside the top four because you're only 4 points away from Chelsea. And remember, Man City are coming as well. Man, best watch out, you know. Best watch out. You better hope you can score goals from open play. Better hope so. Better hope so with Saliba out. Depending on how long he's out for, it will be a long ass day. And a long season if you man just capitulate and go downhill. You man will be finished. So, hey man, big you lot up, man, for not being the best. That's how I've always known Arsenal, to just not be the best. So, big you man up, man. Big you man up. You man are second. And now we turn our attention to Nottingham Forest. And Nottingham Forest, can't even lie, man. You guys are you're not the Leicester, because they went on to win the Premier title, but you guys, being in the position that you are in, but in the Premier League, same amount of points as Arsenal after 22 games. Got guys like Chris Wood, Callum Hudson-Odoi, speed recovery to you, bro. Oli Aina, like Morgan Gibbs-White. You got bare ballers in your team. And can't forget about the manager, Nuno Espirito Santo, someone that I've actually rated since his time at Wolves. Honestly, he's a very good manager, and it shows this season because what was Chris Wood doing this time last year? He wasn't one of the prolific scorers. Now this guy is scoring left, right, and centre. One of the top goal scorers in the Premier League. Big you up, my bro. One of the top goal scorers in the Premier League, man. Like, honestly, you have to big up Wolves. I mean, Manchester Wolves, sorry. You have to big up Nottingham Forest for everything that they're doing because they are doing their thing. And yeah, man, we have to big them up for everything that they've done so far this season because to be where they are after 22 game weeks, more than half of the season gone, it's a credit to the players, to the heart and desire, as well as the manager, Nuno Espirito Santo. You man deserve to be where you are. So, hey man, big you lot up. I don't even know who man are playing next, but hey man, we shall see. But them man there, they literally won 3-2 against Southampton. They won 3-2 against Southampton. That's jarring because I have man in my FPL team and I wanted a clean sheet, but it didn't happen. Tough times, man. But nonetheless, big up Nottingham Forest for everything that they're doing. And I'm done with the sporting directors if we sign Garnacho. I can't even lie to you, man. You see, if we sign him for anything like 75 million or something like that, it's finished, man. Like, that don't make no sense. We must be trying to give them back the money that they gave for us for Mason Mount. Forget all of that, fam. Like, personally speaking, if we sign him, it better not be for anything more than what they paid for Mason Mount. I'll be honest. I'm not trying to help out Man United. And we have to remember, we got Kendry Pies, Estavio William coming next summer as well. These are men that can play on the wings. So, we better not sign Garnacho. But if we do, hopefully he can be as great as what Cole Palmer has been, taking another person from the Manchester clubs. Inshallah, because realistically, regardless of our thoughts and opinions, we can't do nothing, man, other than just wait and see what happens. So I hope that we don't sign him. But if we do, man, just come good, man. Because look what we done with Jadon Sancho. So let's just see what happens, innit? So, but yeah, man, the Garnacho situation is jarring still, but just wait and see. But nonetheless, Nottingham Forest, you guys won 3-2. Big it up. You are now in third place on level points with Arsenal. And now we talk about fourth place. And our team, Chelsea, are back in the top four. After coming out for one game week, we are back in it. This is now 14 out of 22 game weeks that we have been in the top four. 14 out of game weeks that we've been in the top four. And I'm going to be so honest with you. This time last year, at this stage of the game, I think we had something like 30-something points. 30-something points. Now we have 40. We are not leaking goals like we did last season. We still concede goals near enough every game. But if you looked at last season, by this point, it was long, man. It was long. And I'll be real. A man said we should recall Leslie or Santos. If Castillo goes down, we are finished. Spawn directed better recall Leslie. I'll be real to you, man. We have to because Lavia, he is injured. He is going to be out for a while. Enzo's going to be back this weekend against Manchester City. But if we're going to be honest, we have to call back one of them because Drewsby, who was the only person we could call on. Anyone else on the bench wasn't good enough. So we really need someone like Leslie Gochuku or Santos. It's most likely going to be Leslie Gochuku, in my opinion, because I personally, I want Santos, but for the season that he's having, he needs to finish the season at Strasbourg, man. He's been doing his thing in League One, and he deserves to get all the rewards that he will be getting if he completes the season. And that's just going to make him much better because next season, there is no if or but about it. He better be in this team. I didn't want to let him go this summer. Someone that I have high ratings for. But we better make sure that come next summer, he don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Because all of this loan thing to Strasbourg, fair enough. But he's done his time. Next season, it's time for him to come home to Chelsea, especially with Estavio coming. He can help Estavio settle in. Two of the future stars for Brazil. That'll be brilliant, man. That'll be brilliant. So I think we're going to call back Leslie Gochuku, if I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's more than likely going to happen, in my opinion. But let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see. But yeah, to talk about Chelsea, us lot, man, we made it difficult for ourselves in the game against Wolves. We conceded in the last minute of the first half after Tosin scored. And I'll be honest, man, see a man like Tosin, big him up for his performance. You guys must have seen the shorts and whatnot, the stats and that, and the players and the Chelsea player stat attack. He's been doing his thing. And I'll just be honest, man. We just need to keep winning these games. And this weekend we got Manchester City. We have to win. Have to win. Or even if we draw, it might not be that bad because we could still be in the top 4, depending on what the Newcastle score will be. But we need to. Man City play tomorrow in the Champions League as well, so they will not be as fresh compared to us. So I just hope that we get that win. But the Wolves game would have been a long day if we might have played another team. But luckily for us, we scored the 3 goals. Goals from Tosin, goals from Kukurea and Madueke helped us get the win. And it wasn't the greatest performance, but we done what we needed to do to get the 3 points. And that is the absolute main thing. That's the main thing. So see Chelsea, blue is the colour, man. But we need to rack up these wins. Because after City, we got favourable fixtures in the Premier League where we can go on a run. So I hope that we do. But we won our game 3-1. That takes us back into the top 4 for the for the 14th time out of 22 game weeks. We absolutely deserve to get Champions League. That is the main thing. Champions League football. We need that next season. We need that. And remember, 5th place could potentially get Champions League depending on where English teams finish in the Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League. Obviously, we're going to get very, very far in the Conference League. Hopefully, Tottenham and Man United, 2 teams that are in the bottom half of the table. Hopefully, you lot can do something in the Europa League, just get as far as possible. And then for Aston Villa, Liverpool, City, and Arsenal, you might get as far as possible. Not Arsenal, you might can get to the quarterfinals, but everyone else, I don't really care about what happens in the Champions League, barring you lot. So yeah, we just need everything to go in our favour so that we can get the 5th place in case we don't finish in the top 4 because we used to be 7, 8 points clear. Now we're 2. Times have changed, man. Times have changed. But, hey, man, we won 3-1. That puts us in the top 4. Big up the man them for the win. Especially Trevor Chalobah, who was brilliant. Man of the match. And the player ratings video will come out tomorrow in the shorts. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, man. Now I move on to Manchester City. And City, you lot, hey man, 6-0. 6-0 against Ipswich, you know. Golly. We couldn't even beat Ipswich. That man there scored 6. Haaland, Foden, De Bruyne with a couple assists, Doku. Like, they were doing their thing. I didn't watch the game, but if man's going to be honest, these are the man that could potentially win and get top 4. Hopefully it's not the case, but we should just have to wait and see because I mean, real Manchester City, man, I don't like this team. But with the games that they play in the Champions League before they play us, hopefully they're not as fresh. Hopefully we can take the games to them because in all of our big games, we have arguably been the better team. Whether we played United, Liverpool, Arsenal, City at the start of the season, and Tottenham. So we can definitely 100% get into the top 4. I mean, we can definitely beat Manchester City, in my opinion, because we have one of the best attacks. We need our attack to be on stuff because they haven't been throughout the last couple of games. So I'll just wait and see what happens in the Manchester City game. Obviously, we'll be paying attention to their game tomorrow in the Champions League. But yeah, man, these man, we have to do your thing. Hopefully not, but we'll see in it. But nonetheless, Man City are 5th. They literally drew. They would won 6-0 against Ipswich. And that's where things get interesting. Newcastle, they dropped down to 6th place due to the fact that these are the men who got smoked 4-1 by Bournemouth. Couldn't believe it. Kluivert hat-trick. Justin Kluivert hat-trick. His dad will be happy because he used to play for Newcastle at the ground, but man's come there with Bournemouth and slapped a hattie. Big him up for that performance. Big up Bournemouth because they were by far the better team. Newcastle were not on niche. Not on niche. And that's what man wanted. Because I always thought that we was going to win our game. So we would always go above Newcastle, but we just needed them to drop points. That's what we absolutely needed. So I'll be honest. Newcastle, we have to talk about both because they literally play each other. Newcastle, hopefully, man, going a bad form. I'll be honest, man. I'll be honest. I hope so. But we have to just wait and see. Bournemouth, you lot did your thing. Absolutely deserved the win. And you, man, look where you, man, are. Look at where these men are. They are 3 points behind Chelsea, 1 point behind Newcastle, Manchester City. This is Bournemouth we're talking about. Bournemouth FC. Like, the team is wild. Like, I can't even say who's their best players. They got Semenyo. They got Kirkes. Justin Kluivert. And Jackson's goals has gone. They'll come back, man. Don't worry. He's not a world-class striker. So, the goals will come. But luckily, we are still winning games. That's the main thing. But I believe in Nico. We definitely need to bring a striker in the summer as well. So I really hope that that is the case, and we definitely get a striker because we need it. When Drogba was here, we had what's his name? We had Anelka at times, Fernando Torres, Crespo, Johnson, and I might be forgetting someone else, but those are the players that I remember. Personally speaking, that gave Drogba's competition. Jackson needs competition. We can't always rely upon him. He actually plays every single game in the Premier League. So we need another striker in the summer. We have to, man. It can't be someone taking chances on. It shouldn't be someone like a Sesko. Shouldn't be someone like Durant. Like Durant is a good player, but I want someone who's gonna come in and help us take the next step into challenging for the Premier League. So yeah, man. I want us to potentially get either Isaac, still try to get Ozyman. One of those two will be brilliant. So yeah, man. But yes, in the question to Jackson's goals are dried up. They have dried up, but they can come back again. He's on 9 Premier League goals. Last season he got 14 in the Premier League, only 5 away, and we actually have still 16 more games. We are going to be playing teams in the bottom half. We will get that, man. I'm not that worried. I'm worried about our defense, but Nico scoring, it will come again because man believes in him. So, but yeah, That's obviously the Premier table update. Newcastle, Bournemouth, them and there. Newcastle lost 4-1. Bournemouth are 1 point behind them. So we have to wait and see what's gone over there. But now to talk about Aston Villa. And I like Villa, you know, coming back from 2-0 down to dent Arsenal's title hopes. That's brilliant, man. I'm very surprised at you guys overall this season. I thought you lot would be better. But if you look at the Premier League table, you lot are only 4 points off top four. It's not as bad as it is. It's not that bad. So yeah, I should just wait and see what happens. But you man did your thing. Ollie Watkins and someone else scored. Can't remember the other player that scored. Tielemans, that's what it was. Tielemans and Ollie Watkins. You man done your thing. Got the point that was needed and helped dent Arsenal's title hopes. Brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. And now they are up to 8th in the Premier League. 36 points. It's tight, man. Tight. And then we got Brighton. Brighton, man. Big you lot up for your performance. Because you lot smoked Manchester United. 3-1. You want a goal disallowed. Like, you scored. Let's remember everyone who scored, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's remember everyone who scored. But like Bruno, no, was it Bruno scored for Manchester United? Yeah, Bruno scored a penalty. Someone else scored. Obviously, the game ended 3-1. I mean, yeah, 3-1. So I remember who else scored. But yeah, man, Brian, you man did your thing. No, Rutter scored as well. Rutter scored. I don't know. But a guy like Balaba, he was cold as well. So big up Brighton for their win. Big them up. But then, and now they are 9th in the Premier League, 34 points from 22 games. And then we have Fulham, who are 10th in the Premier League. Who did these men even play on the weekend? Who did these men even play? I need to check this out. Damn, that's a bit of loss to Monaco earlier. I knew. I need to check who these men play because I'm not even 100% sure. What Fab tweet? I didn't even check it. What tweet? You got Garnacho or something? Lazio's official bid for Cesare Casadei as revealed. 30 million plus sell-on clause. Chelsea's decision on Casadei's next club will be made this week. Fair enough. He's probably going to leave still. I've been saying that. He's most likely going to leave. And yeah, fair enough. Love for telling me still. I don't just have my notifications turned on. I just go and check it at different times. But yeah, Lazio official bid for Cesare Casadei 10.9 plus a sell-on clause included. We'll make up our mind next week. Fair enough, man. Like, he's a good player, talented player, but he can't break into the Chelsea team. And even times this season hasn't even been that good for me, in my opinion. We've seen him in Carabao Cup and Conference League. So yeah, I know it's Casadei still. They should just put it in. Let me just put it in the chat. I'll make a post with this because on Friday, I'm just going to do the Chelsea news update, the transfer news update. So let me just put this in the chat 1 second. But yeah. This is the tweet. Yeah, that is the tweet there. Lazio's official bid for Cesare Casadei is 10.9 million plus a sell-on clause included. First decision will be made this week. That is the report. And fair enough, who's gonna try to tell me something about Garnacho? I don't want to hear nothing about Garnacho. I'll be so honest. I don't want to hear niche about that. But love for letting me know, Bohemia. Appreciate it. Love for that. But yeah, I'll be real. this January transfer window isn't even that lit, man. But for the last 2 weeks, I think I've done a big roundup of the news. So I will be doing the news update in terms of transfer news after. So stay tuned for that on Friday when I'll just unpack a lot of the news. I might miss a couple things, but it gets like that at times still. So yeah. But Cassidy's probably gonna leave. I always knew it. And he gets to go back to his home country. It could be good for him in the long run. Could find his form. So let's just wait and see what happens on that front. But yeah, we'll see in it. But now, obviously, back to the table, and I was talking about Fulham. What did they do this week? Fulham, they won 2-0 against Leicester. I'm not sure if they moved up. I have to look at the previous table. But yeah, they are now 10th in the Premier League. They are now 10th in the Premier League. Brilliant, man. 33 points. Manchester United are literally 4 points. Oh, wait, no, not even 4 points. Manchester United are what? 6, 7 points. Wait, I'm buzzing. Yeah, 7 points behind Fulham. It's brilliant, man. You man keep winning. Because them man, they ain't going to win. Ain't going to get no top table. I was even saying to my brother, uh, I was hoping that they don't finish in the top half. But it looks like they won't. Because they go up and down, like a merry-go-round. And who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Ah, brilliant, man. But yeah, Fulham, you done your thing against Leicester, 2-0 win. Biggie man up. And then we have Brentford. Team at Brentford, you lot lost 2-0 to Liverpool. You man had a decent game. I personally was hoping that Flecken might have got the clean sheet. But if I had to decide about FPL and seeing Liverpool win the league over Arsenal, forget FPL, fam. You get me? Man's doing up the haterade. Man's on the haterade still. So so yeah, Fulham, you man. I mean Brentford, you done man are solid in any respect. Flecken still got saves to, so man will take it. You man lost 2-0 in the last couple of minutes. You just capitulated. So it gets like that, man. It gets like that. But that's why Liverpool are top of the table. They just find a way. They just find a way. But yeah, Brentford are 11th, 28 points. And then you got Crystal Palace, who are 12th. The man there got 27 points. What did they do during this game week? They won 2-0 against West Ham. Fair enough. Matar actually, yeah, I think Matar got the double as well still. So good win for them. Calm. So yeah, them and they were 12th, 27 points. Then you got Manchester United who were up at 12th, now back down to 13th. Up and down, up and down. Things you love to see, man. Well, I love to see anyway, because that's the team I hate the most. I swear to God. If there's anything I could wish bad on, it would be United over everybody. Over everybody. But but yeah. So Manchester United, man, are 13th after losing 3-1 against Brighton at home yet again. 26 points, minus 5 goal difference. You man nearly have nearly have a point. You average a point a game nearly. Just over a point you average every game. That is poor. That's the teams that finish in the bottom half. That's the teams that finish in the bottom half. I love to see it. Come on, man, just gotta hope and pray. Got Ruben Amorim talking about this is the worst Manchester United squad in its history. Maybe what people might have seen recently, but we can't speak about the whole entire history. Because before Alex Ferguson came, there was a point where they weren't winning nothing for years. None. But during the Premier League era, you could say this might be their worst team. Potentially. Could. So, but it doesn't help that he tries to bring in new methods and tries to get players that don't fit the system to play the system. Literally send them up to fail. That's what man be doing. So, hey man, that's the Man United situation. I am not really too fussed about it. I'm not really too fussed about it still. But they are 13th in the Premier League. I move over to West Ham. It's a team that literally lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace. And are still 14th, 26 points, same amount of points in Manchester United. Just not a better goal difference. Hopefully, man can win your next game and United can drop points so they can go lower in the table. But yeah, they West Ham are 14th. And then you got Tottenham who are 15th. This team, man, these man don't make no sense. How can you be 15th with a plus 10 goal difference? Make it make sense. That don't make no sense in my head, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Doesn't make any sense in my opinion. But this is the reality. This is the Spurs, the Butlers, the North London Army, man on chokers fam, not notorious for choking. And now you man are literally 15th. And there's 4 points separating you and Everton. I don't think you man will get relegated. I don't think Man United will get relegated. But for you man to be down here at this point, and this makes me happy because who hates Tottenham? Chelsea, feel me? So hope you man rot down there for as long as possible, as long as possible. Tottenham, man, are trash, man. And my godfather, he supports Tottenham as well. I don't see how he supports Tottenham. He can come over to Chelsea. Tuesday is my godfather. He wants to be a Chelsea fan. I'll welcome you. I don't welcome a lot of people on this side who are from another team, but Tuesday I'll welcome him over there because, yeah, man, you shouldn't be going through this. But I doubt he will win it. So it gets like that. At least I'll be able to laugh at Tottenham. I'll be honest. That's the main thing. So hey man, who hates Tottenham? Chelsea. You man are trash. But then you have Everton who are 16th. Everton don't even know what you man did during your game week this week. What did you man do? Oh no, you won. Oh, how can I say that? You man beat Tottenham 3-2. Calvert-Lewin and that. Hey, pick it up. But you man are still 16th, 4 points. 4 points behind Tottenham, man. But you man have a game in hand. But if we're gonna be honest, it's highly unlikely you're gonna beat Liverpool. So you just say that it's the 4 points. Who knows what can happen if we're gonna be honest? You guys could potentially never know, might finish above Tottenham. Tottenham, I can't predict what they're gonna do. They just trash, man. Trash, trash, trash. So let's just wait and see what go on for them on the next side of the woods. But yeah, Everton 16th. Then you got Wolves who are 17th, and they lost to us, Chelsea, 3-1. You man didn't do niche more time. Like if we're gonna be honest, your thing was more from set pieces, but from open play wasn't on much. Even though we won, you don't want on niche. Passing the ball to the goalkeeper countless times, losing the ball. Hey man, that's a human situation. But thank you for helping us get the 3 points. Thank you. So yeah, man. Wolves are 17th on 16 points. Then you got Ipswich, who are still in the relegation zone, courtesy of losing 6-0 to Manchester City. Tough times, man. Tough times. 6-0. They beat us 6-0 at one point. I'll never forget that, man. I'll never forget that. But it can never happen again. So yeah, Wolves. I mean, that's Ipswich. These are the things that can happen, especially when you're a team that's most likely going to get relegated. I don't necessarily see you guys finishing in the top half. Man, the top half or finishing in the Premier League this season. We could go back down to the Championship. But hey, man, at least you can say that you beat Chelsea, and it's the highlight of your life for this season. But then you have Leicester, who are 19th, 14 points. Who did they even play this week? Who did they even play this week? I'm not 100% certain. Who did Leicester play? Living a vida loca. Yeah, you lot lost to Fulham 2-0. Terrible times, man. Mad move. Mad move, mad move, mad move. But you get that. That's why you're a team who most likely will be in the relegation battle. between you, Wolves, Ipswich, and between Leicester, Ipswich, and Wolves. Maybe potentially Everton, but that's at the max. I don't think Leicester are going to be doing a whole lot. I don't think they're going to be doing a whole lot. But this Premier League is kind of crazy still. You got a team like Tottenham who are literally against City. I would take a point. How quickly we pocket Haaland. Obviously, he's not going to be playing against Haaland like that, but hopefully we can get a point, because if we still get a point, we can still be in the top 4, innit? At the worst case scenario. So hopefully that can be the thing. Hopefully. But yeah, in terms of the point, I just wait and see, because City don't really like them in terms of their squad. It's just jarring to play against. We haven't beaten them in the Premier League since the 21-22 season. Mad. So that needs to change, but we have to just wait and see on Saturday. Make sure to join the watch along on Saturday as well for that game, the big heavyweight clash, 2 of the top teams in the Premier League. So hopefully we can get something out of that game. We just can't leave with 0. Can't leave with 0. But yeah, let's start you guys on 19th. Then we have Southampton, who are 20th, and we'll finish 20th in the Premier League. You man are just terrible. You let go of a 1-0 lead to Manchester United after gifted them goals. And even this past weekend, you got lose to again. Nottingham Forest 3-2. Alright, that was a bad performance, but still, you man are literally bottom of the table for how many consecutive weeks now? At least like 10, 11. Hope Neto dominates Nunes. He's not a right back. Oh yeah, Mateus Nunes. Just depends on whether we will play, because you could play Sancho, innit? You never know. Like the performance that Neto had against Wolves yesterday, that was not good enough. He didn't have a great game. So we just have to wait and see who starts on that match in the left wing spot. I think it will be Sancho, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it will be him. But yeah, Southampton, man, are bottom of the league. Half times, man. And that concludes obviously the Premier table update. Obviously, I'll be here for like another 20 minutes if you guys want to ask me any questions. I can go downstairs and put on my dinner. I ain't even had dinner. I ain't ate probably since like 3 or 4. So I need to eat some food. And is Cole back? There wasn't a report about him. There hasn't been anything that they've said that Romeo Lavia, he won't be fit for the next game. Fofana's back on the grass. Enzo will be back, but we haven't heard anything on Levi Cole. Hopefully he can play this weekend, but with the way he was playing defensively against Wolves yesterday, we can trust Tosin and Trevor Chalobah. And with Reece tucking in to play right centre back as well. That can be a very good lineup. But I hope Cole was fit. If he is, he will play. But I haven't heard anything in regards to him. I haven't heard anything. But there's going to be no Romeo Lavia this weekend, or for the foreseeable future, which is very, very jarring. But what can we do? What can we do, man? Tough times, man. Tough times. But yeah, as a Premier table update, thank you for your support. Obviously, man will be here for at least another 15 minutes so that man can just get the 1 hour under the belt and that. But feel free to ask me any questions. I'm gonna go downstairs and put on my dinner. But 2 seconds. Leave any questions down below. We need to humble City. My friend telling me we hold 5. I don't think we're holding 5 still, but we have to just wait and see in it. Because City are City. They're at home as well, but they lost to Tottenham 4-0 at home. We can win, man. And they're playing Champions League this week as well. We'll get a clear insight to see how great they are. But Champions League is different to the Premier League. But they'll be playing a lot more games. So hopefully us lot can just get the win, at least a point this weekend. Inshallah, man. Inshallah. But yeah, I'm just gonna go put on my dinner. You guys let me know any thoughts and opinions. I'll be back in like the next 3 or 4 minutes. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Do you think we see more outgoings on deadline day? Potentially. I see us having more outgoings than incomings. So if it's deadline day, which is in less than 2 weeks, we have to wait and see in it. But I don't think we're gonna have any incomings too much. Maybe 1 or 2, but definitely more outgoings. Renato Vega, Cassidy, who else? Some other people as well. Like just have to wait and see in it. But Stasi could potentially leave as well. I don't know, man. But obviously, you have to wait and see. This is why I just wait for all the news, because this giant transfer window is not that lit. 2 years ago, it was lit. So yeah, hopefully the Sasti can go. We need to sell him 100%. Sasti is already confirmed. Yeah, let's wait and see, because we got bad players, isn't it? So we have to just wait and see how it goes. I'll be coming back to this. 2 seconds. Well, Nkunku and Felix too. Oh yeah, I forgot about Nkunku, but I saw something earlier that said that Nkunku, like the move to Bayern's on hold. I don't think he's gonna leave in January. I'll be honest. I think he will, but he's definitely gonna leave in the summer, in my opinion. I think so. And Felix, I haven't really heard too many major things about him. I doubt it, to be honest with you, because these men are gonna be playing the Conference League. Like we can't be playing Cole Palmer and all that. Never get him in the Conference League, so these men, like he might not like the situation. You have to firm it at least for another 5 months, because you can play Conference League, help us get a trophy, our first trophy since in this new ownership as well. So, and man, just have to firm it and wait till the summer. But and Nkunku will most likely leave. Ralph Felix, I don't necessarily think so, but we have a Stabio coming who potentially plays a number 10. So wait and see. Also, obviously Ben Chilwell as well, Carnage Mecca, these men could potentially leave as well. So yeah, we literally just have to just wait and see on that front, because them and there, they have been in the trenches. Haven't been playing a lot this season. So yeah, we potentially maybe so Felix and Kunku, Disasi, Cassidy, Carney, Shaw, potentially 6 outgoings with the maximum of like 2 incomings at max. But Don't even need incomings like that unless you count Trevor Chalobah who we recalled, and then we get Leslie Gochuku. But that's not necessarily a sign. It's just a callback. It's still an incoming nonetheless. But you guys know what I mean, man. But yeah, just have to just wait and see, innit? Just wait and see. But love for your questions, man. Nehemia. If you're actually low, you're actually a very low fan, and I really appreciate it. Also, there is you guys probably know like a great Chelsea broadcaster, or yeah, the great Chelsea broadcaster Soraya. Like she is on Twitter. She's giving away tickets or can potentially get people to go to Stamford Bridge this weekend. Obviously, I put my name in the hat, but there's no guarantees that I'll be able to get picked. So you guys can head over to her Twitter account at Soraya Shiraz and obviously try enter your name into it to potentially be able to get a chance of going to Stamford Bridge to see Chelsea versus Arsenal women this weekend. I've never been to a women's match, so I wouldn't mind going to that. But there's going to be many people where she has many fans because she's just great at her job. So big her up every single time. Swear down. But yeah, obviously I'm gonna be live for like another 8 minutes or so. I appreciate you guys' support on the live stream. I don't think I'll be live tomorrow. Maybe on Friday for the preview. I'm just gonna do the preview live. And on Saturday it's the watch along. Then it's the review after that as well for the Man City game. So yeah, probably be live at least another 3 times before the end of the week. I've been live how many times? Preview, watch along. I've been live at least 4 times already this season. I mean, not this season. I've been live at least 4 times this week. So let's just see what happens. I'm probably gonna go live at least another 3 times. So 7 times this week on average. Not on average, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just very hungry right now because I've only had like 4 boiled eggs since I've gone to the gym today. And man needs to eat. My made some spaghetti bolognese, so I was gonna enjoy that. Wait for that to be ready, and you just need to wait for the spaghetti and that. Obviously, got cabbage with it as well, so I'll be enjoying that dinner and seeing what's happening in the Champions League because there's Champions League right now. Barcelona losing 3-1 to Benfica. Damn, bro. What team did they even put out? Can't be the best team, is it? Damn, it is. Rafinha. Damn, bro. That man, they are tired in the Champions League. Champions League is just very unpredictable. I'll be real. But Benfica, you might doing your thing. 3-1 up at half time. Definitely have to tune in to that game. Liverpool are beating Lille 1-0. Salah scored. And then Leverkusen are beating Atletico 1-0, and Atletico are down to 10 men as well. Pablo Barrios sent off. Sad times for them, man. Sad times for them. But let's just wait and see what happens, man. I am so hungry right now. Very hungry. But again, love for your support. I appreciate you, man's support, or girls, men. Appreciate you guys' support, man. They're so used to saying man them most of the time because more time I speak to guys. So yeah, that's just what it is right now. But where is this Premier Table update thing? Um, excuse me. What is this update thing there? I don't even know. It only has 15 views right now. Fair enough. Again, love for your support. I am gonna be ending this in like the next 5 minutes, so I can get to the hour, so I can be live for an hour in it. Love for your support again, my people. Them. Oh, come on, man. There's 4 more minutes. Love for your support. Reece James apparently said when he handed the band over the captain Alberto Caicedo yesterday, apparently whispered to him, saying, "Win me this fucking game. Win me this fucking game." We needed to win that game yesterday. Reece James, the best right back in the world. In the world, let me show you some stats. Obviously, man, like tossing them that. Who's that? Oh, his foot moving slow as hell. I can't wait to have a new computer at some point. I'll be real. This laptop thing is dry at times still. It's dry at times, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, again, love for you lots. Support on the channel. God damn. It is going for 1 hour. Good. Now for you, so where Todd Bowley? That's a good question. Where is Todd Bowley? Don't even hear nothing too much about him no more. Never hear anything too much. But but yeah, don't really know too much about what's happening with him. If I'm gonna be honest with you, don't really know too much. So, man, we don't necessarily. I mean, when Abramovich was around, never heard too much about him either. Only when you have the helicopter coming for his transfer season. So the less you hear is the better, because if you're hearing bad stuff about the owners, then there's turmoil more time or bad things happening. So there's no bad things happening at Chelsea right now. So that's just the good thing. But again, though, email, love for your support, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, man. A very low follower. Thank you for your support. But yeah, man's gonna be, unless people got more questions, when we end the stream in like 30 seconds. So again, thank you for your support. Todd Boy in charge of the transfers, though. It's not Todd Boy that's in charge. Not Todd Boy that's in charge. It's obviously Clear Lake as well. It's Clear Lake as well. that they have the majority ownership over over Chelsea or just in general. So yeah, man. I'll be real. Yeah, man. I'll be so honest. Just how it goes, isn't it? When Todd Boy don't have the majority stake, he has a part of it, but not the majority. So it's just how it goes, isn't it? But Egbali will get the lap, sadly, not Osimhen or Guy Corres. The lap is a calm player, but he's not a guy that's gonna be helping us challenge for the Premier League title. We need like an Osimhen or potential Guy Corres, but or an Isak. So let's just obviously wait and see because there's still just over 10 days left of the or like 10 days or so left of the transfer window. So could have to just wait and see on that front there. But you have any other questions for me? Okay. Um yeah. I don't know if you have any more questions for me, but I'll let you wait for like a minute or so. And then the people are I'm trying to on Maresco kind of put shameful. People that do that are just insane, I'll be honest with you. People that are doing that are just deluded. In my opinion, they're trying to look for interactions, just as how that's just how maybe how bad their account is. They're just looking for interactions in that space. I'll be honest with you. Because if that's what they're doing, like you can't look at how we played last season compared to this season and think, oh yeah, we are better. I mean, we can't sit there and say that we are not better this season compared to last season. Like it's night and day with how much we've evolved, especially with a manager who's in his first season of the Premier League. Like Pochettino, that guy there got smoked. We conceded 4 goals against City, 4 goals against Wolves, Newcastle, conceded 5 against Arsenal, Liverpool. Like we was getting toasted. Our defense was an absolute shambles. And even though this season our defense isn't one of the best in the Premier League, in my opinion, it's much better than last season. Hence why we've been in the top four 14 times out of 22 game weeks. Compared to last season, we didn't even get in the top four once. So that's just proof enough. Compared to this point last season, we are at least 8 points better off than what we were this time last year. At least 8 points better off. So anyone that says Pochettino this, backing him and that, you must be looking for interactions because your account must not be doing that well. Because for you to big him up don't make no sense. Like you just want reactions just to boost up your account. I'd be so honest. Because when we start winning again, you'll be like, oh, flip flopping and that. Like see me, since Maresca's come in, after the first month or two, I can already see the difference. I'm not someone that's dumb. I can look at a manager in the situation, look at how he's changed things. Pochettino is playing 1 game a week for the majority of the season. The majority of the season. And guess what? We were bottom half for the majority. Only because other teams were just getting worse. Like a United had the way they entered the season, Newcastle, teams that are above us, we somehow finished sixth. But even then, we finished in the Conference League. Like, honestly, that just says everything. And we lost 5-0 to Arsenal as well. Like, the man set us up to fail. Can never forget, you put Alfie Gilchrist right back in that against a team that's going to challenge for the Premier League title, but is still in the race. And you said Pies. I'll be honest with you, I don't necessarily look at too much of him. When I go on my Twitter, I see more. I see someone more so like being CFC, jarring individual, jarring individual. I don't really see too much of Pies. I'll be so honest with you. I don't like a lot of people like to be negative on Twitter. It's just because that's just the platform where you thrive off negativity. That's the reason why I'm barely on it. You barely will see me type a lot of things. If you see me upload something, it's gonna be in relation to a match or just Chelsea content, not necessarily me putting my thoughts and opinions out there all the time. I have done it at different times, but I'm generally not on Twitter that much because people just thrive off negativity, and that's dead. That's dead. Don't make no sense. You thrive off negativity, like make it make sense. You must not be having an enjoyable life because if you have an enjoyable life, you wouldn't have to be negative, like, personally speaking. So that's just what it is for me. And Cunha is on Chelsea radar. Now he's a quality player. I wouldn't mind signing Cunha still. I wouldn't mind him still. Cunha situation from now. Hmm? He just uploaded that there. Man, just retweeted this. New deal not formally signed yet. As reported 2 days ago, the club showing interest with Arsenal still keen. And not only said Arsenal's keen, but potentially, innit? I'll be real. I'll stay live for like another hour or so because I need this watch hours. So let me just put on a match or something because I can watch the Champions League while I'm there. But but yeah, Cunha is on Chelsea radar at some up though. Love for saying that, but I wouldn't mind signing Cunha. He just needs to leave Wolves. He's way above that level, way above it, way above it, in my opinion, anyway. What's your thoughts on the Chelsea women? I don't really watch too much of the Chelsea women, but I always pay attention to like their final scores, and they be tearing up the women's Super League. And Astrid blocked Jackson, which is a shame. Um, and my guess like that. See Soraya, she blocked me on Instagram. That was jarring, man. At least she didn't block me on anything else. And to be fair, I'm just a supporter of her as well. So I'd be so honest, man. Like she's a great person. I don't necessarily know her personally, but I just love the way she does her content. Like she's not just for Chelsea, but F1, tennis, like sports just in general. She's elite, and she's Jamaican as well, Egyptian. She could potentially. That's why Jackson not squaring because of Astrid. That's cap, man. Jackson can get better girls than Astrid. He's after all, he's such a like. There's gonna be a lot of women that's after him, and he doesn't need to be on Astrid. Like I don't think he is anyway. So but hey man, we don't know, innit? If we're gonna be honest, we just don't know. I don't speak to Jackson, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Anyone can have their thoughts and opinions, but Jackson just not scoring because he just hasn't been that clinical. Let me just be honest with you. He just isn't that clinical. Mm, yeah. Mm, yeah, turn it off. Yeah, man. Yeah, that should work. Okay, bro. Oh, we're going on there. I'm live right now. Yeah. So yeah, I'm calm, you cool. Say nothing, bro. But yeah, just can get better girls than her, man. But personally speaking, we don't know what happens behind closed doors, you know. That's just his life. So at least he definitely have a pick of different women. Even me, like deep this, like man can have a pick of a lot of women, but I'll be honest, I know a woman that I definitely would want. And you probably see me put it all over social media, so you probably know I'm speaking about anyway. So yeah, someone like Soraya, she is elite, fam. And it would be great if she was even a Muslim as well. Imagine if she was Muslim. Imagine if she was Muslim, man. If she was Muslim, that just make my day. I'd be so honest with you. Why are you laughing? Because you probably saw me put it all over on social media. I'm literally just trying to declare my love for this girl. I'll be real to you. I don't even do this kind of thing, but she would be worth it. I'll be so honest. She's lying, and on top of that, she's just an elite person, man. Swear down. But she blocked me in on Instagram. But I still show my support regardless because before I might have ever even felt that way about her, I was always just a supporter of hers because she's just elite, fam. Honestly, as Maresca said, January window, a disaster. When did he say that? When said Soraya posted breaking the transfer fee record for defender feels proper chose. What was this? His press conference before the Wolves game. Oh, you say I didn't necessarily air all of his press conference, but I know Soraya was there. I know Soraya was there, so I pay attention to her bits. I'll be honest, but other than the injury news and stuff like that, I didn't necessarily listen to everything. But but yeah, I'll be real with you, man. I pick out certain bits to watch. I'm not gonna watch every single press conference because what matters is what happens on the pitch. It's like even said, oh, yeah, Cole, he might not be fit. Da 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 da. Like I know Four is gonna be fit, man. 100%. Cole wasn't, Enzo wasn't, Lavia wasn't, but and my press conference are just press conferences. A lot of the times you got a lot of journalists out there that just ask the stupidest of questions. But that's the reason why even Soraya, she's so elite because like the way she talks as well, like I literally just love the way she does her thing. Honestly, I'm in awe of how she is as a person and just as a presenter. She's literally the best Chelsea presenter. And Said makes me laugh. He met meet me in some car park when Brighton beat them. We met in the car park when Man United when Brighton beat them. I'm dead. See Saeed, he actually kills me a lot, you know, because man watches him and he makes me feel like his content is like makes me feel like his content's like AFTV kind of thing. Like you know what I'm trying to say? Like the way Man United are just spiraling out of control. Like I love to pay attention to his thing because I hate United and I just love to see them in disarray. So hey man, he'd be saying a lot. He'd be like, "Oh, come meet me at the car park. Come meet me. One of these days, I will hope to be on his channel because I'm just grinding so hard right now, just due to the fact that these guys have been doing these things for so many years, longer than me. And even though I post on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, I run it up. But it's all about the longevity. Got guys that have been doing this thing for like 10 years. So I big him respect. Guys like Matisse, Eunice, Nini, Troops, AFTV, like Turkish, the Big Six, um, like all of these guys, like I am in awe of how they do their thing because we as fans put our lives on the line, our livelihoods on the line, our mental health on the line for the team that we love, for the teams that we love. And that's what makes this generation just so much better than any other one because we can literally just do things. Just I can do all of this stuff, reach so many different people just from just sitting in a room, like my room, and you could potentially get millions of views. Like you can't fit a million people in this room or wherever people do their thing. Like unless you're gonna be streaming in like a mansion or something, like you're not gonna be having so many people in one place. So Troops should take his time with top four. Remember when Troops said, "Take your time with it." Hey, don't kill me. Take your time with it. Hey, he kills me, man. I swear down. He kills me so much. Man, like Troops will big him up every single time. Another Jamaican guy, like it's just brilliant, man. There's so many people that, like, whether it's Jamaicans, Muslims, and that. Obviously, I don't necessarily know if Tears is like that. Eunice therefore aim, but he is at least Algerian as well. It's like man, like I big up everyone because at different times, different people have made me laugh. But Troops is therefore so funny, especially with the way he talks about Arsenal. But a lot of the time, like people won't necessarily like it, but he speaks facts. Like everyone's entitled to their opinion, but hey man, I agree with some things that he says. A lot of people as well. So even even like talk sport and that, like man watches so many different things. ESPN, like this is the stuff like I watch so many people and it's like damn man, like I just want to be like them. I want to be able to live my dream of being able to talk about Chelsea or just talk about football in general because I'm very knowledgeable. Like I've just been doing this thing for so many different years and I didn't expect to be like this. You know, asked me this 10 years ago, but man sacrificed a lot. So big up all of them. But yeah man, Troops, he is quality fam. He is quality. And I'll be real, Nahimio, your quality as well. Because you've actually been keeping this track going or this stream going. Like if you was a girl, if you was a girl, this would be like a date. But obviously just a live stream date kind of thing. That's what's mad about the 21st century and the modern day. These are just things that happen. And Noni has the same goals as Son and Saka. Hold on one second. Just because you said that, hold on. Where is this? Just because you said that. Hold on. Obviously, I was gonna post this tomorrow, but since you just said this, I can just give you a sneak peek right now, and not a sneak peek, but yeah. Hmm. Where the hell is it, man? This stupid laptop, bro. My G. Where is it? There it is. So yeah, Noim Madueke has more Premier League goals, 6, than Arsenal's Bukayo Saka. I'm waiting to post this tomorrow. I'm just waiting until Arsenal plays it just goes even more live because it's in their atmosphere, in the algorithm. So I was gonna post this tomorrow, but I'll be real. Son ain't been on nothing this season. But that's why Tottenham are where they are. If he was being his best, they wouldn't be where they are in the Premier League table right now, like 15th. So, but big up Noni for his contribution, fam. He stole Trevor Chalobah's goal, but bro was like, oh, like bro, you got an assist, but this is what they pay me to do. And then even seen like another tweet where it's like he told Thomas Tuchel, I scored 3 against Wolves. And he was like, you better score today. So we had to do that, fam. Man, speaking about England, like, and that's what's gonna be brilliant because we have many people that can be international starters, bro. International stars. And I don't think Noni, depending on how Kyle Saka plays and that, I don't necessarily think that he will be I don't know. I don't think he will be right winger, but he can definitely be in the squad. So this is just a great thing. And this is just why you even said it, because Noni has the same goals as Son and Saka. He has more Premier League goals than Bukayo Saka. Not necessarily sure how many goals, but I even saw him scoring the Carabao Cup earlier this season when man went to the match. Or was that? No, that was the Conference League actually against Servette. He scored. Enzo Fernandez with the assist. Man got that on record somewhere. But you can always just check out the highlights on the players on my Instagram because that has mostly every single one of their goals. So you probably see it. But big up Noni, man. I rate him very highly. And man puts a lot of pressure on him because he is a player that can take a next step. He's the best 1v1 dribbler that we have. And I just hope that he just kicks on and starts scoring a lot more goals because Nico and Cole Palmer do up a lot in terms of our goal scoring. And even Enzo has chipped in a lot this season compared to last season. But as our wingers, Noni, he's been arguably our best winger, productive wise. Neto hasn't been doing too much. Sancho has like 5 or 6 goals involvements. But Noni, like man puts a lot of pressure on him because man knows the level that he can get to. Or I believe that he can get to. So I just hope that he continues doing it because this guy is still so young and he has his best years ahead of him. So I hope that he does his thing. But yeah, that's just the stat that I wanted to bring up because you literally just said Noni has the same goals as Son and Saka. So yeah, obviously I'll take that off now, innit? That's just a sneak peek for you, innit? A sneak peek for you. So yeah. But yeah, that was a sneak peek for you. Thank you for saying that because that just made me bring that up still. But I can't lie, man. You're a lit person. Thank you for obviously doing up all the streaming that. And not only better score against City. And I can't lie to you, regardless of who scores, man them better score, fam. That's all I know. We better beat Manchester City this Saturday. We have to, man. We have to beat them this Saturday. I pray to the Lords. I don't necessarily care who scores. But if Noni does score, that'll be brilliant. Whoever scores, let's get the win. Because City is not a team that we can take lightly, regardless of how bad they've been so far this season. They are picking up form. So, inshallah, man, we get the dub. Inshallah. Where's even another edit? 'Cause I know I've got more edits that I can show. Yeah, full time there. Hope Enzo dominates Kovacic. He can definitely do that, man. Man, like Enzo, my bro, Enzo Fernandez, you know. I'm happy to know he's gonna be back for the game because I wasn't expecting him to not be available for our last match, but luckily he's gonna be in the squad this weekend. And Kovacic, I rate him highly just due to the fact that he shows respect to Chelsea. He scored earlier in the season and he did not celebrate, unlike ungrateful people like Kai Havertz. But he doesn't owe us any respect. He doesn't owe us any loyalty. But it would be nice if you did that. But if you did, because you don't, be ready for the barrage of Chelsea fans that will be on your damn neck for how you disrespect the club. Talking about if I won the Champions League with Arsenal, it would be more important. Or yada yada yada. Okay, you ain't winning nothing with that team other than community shows. Kai Havertz flops it again. 60 million down the drain. Ayo, they call him Killer Kai for a reason, you know. Killer Kai killing their title hopes. And it's funny because you got a guy like him that'll just be like, oh, not necessarily like him, but Arteta if we can get the best out of him. Man literally went for a centre mid to try to replace Granit Xhaka. He ends up winning a league title. And then then this season, he's a striker. Man knew that this season, I've even said it on Twitter at some point, it will backfire because I know how it feels to be trying to be like relying on Kai Havertz to be our striker for a season. You know what happened that season? We finished 12th. That's what happened. We finished 12th. Never again. Never again. And that's even another reason why a guy like Romelu Lukaku, never forget, Chelsea Journal, Will, like we call him, he says in any of these 3 different names, but it's like I gave Lukaku an F for grading based on the fact that when we, after the 21-22 season, he allowed Havertz to take his place as a striker. That's why he deserved an F. Because a man like him, are you buzzing? He's not even a striker, but you've been a striker for more than 10 years. And look at you. Can't do niche in a team that's meant to be one of the top 3 teams in the league, and you can only score 8 Premier League goals. On top of that, you're doing your damn, what's the thing called? You're doing your damn interview for damn, it's in Napoli, Inter, whichever team it is. Some dusted club who don't even hold a candle to Chelsea. We're gonna have to do interviews before the Liverpool game in the same week. For a joke, man. I'll never forgive him. I'll never forgive him. Because that season we should have won the Premier League title, but no. I can't wait for Arsenal will drop out top 4. Just watch. You know something for me is that I don't think it will happen, but because I don't think it will happen, if it does, it'll just be even better. I'll enjoy AFTV even more. The unexpected is just better. Like for Arsenal to be where they are, same level points as Nottingham Forest, and then look at what's their team, Liverpool, a team where they've had their manager for 1 season, he's gonna win the Premier League title where Arteta's been there for 5 years. Like, man's rubbing salt into the wounds. This is gonna be brilliant, and then it should be on the decline. And I just can't wait for next season where we will finish higher than them. Wolves will beat Arsenal surely. I hope so, but there's no guarantees in it. But they're gonna have Saliba. They are not going to have Bukayo Saka either. So can never rule it out because when they were 2-0 up against Aston Villa, I thought they were gonna win the game. But no way. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. So hopefully they do. Hopefully Cunha's got something for him, something for them. Hopefully. But regardless, we play them at some point in the season, waiting patiently for that win at the Emirates. Praying for that. But Wolves, hopefully do your thing. Because then if we win our game against Man City, we'll be 1 point behind Arsenal. And for a team that didn't win a game in 5 Premier League matches, funny how things can change, innit? So let's just wait and see. But Wolves, I'll be rooting for them for sure. I'll be rooting for every single team that's playing against Arsenal. It's due to the fact that you men are higher than us. And you think that you can chat, talk about we are the best in London, or because you accumulate a lot of points. You don't win no trophies. That's the difference. We win trophies. That's why we've won everything. And how many times have we won everything? At bar the Club World Cup, won everything at least twice. Done it back to back. Can Arsenal say they've ever done something back to back other than an FA Cup? Other than a Community Shield? No, 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 no. But we have retained the Premier League title. The man there can't. It's impossible for them because you just ain't good enough. And it's funny as well because they're a team that's alive 30 years before us. And then if you actually deep it to themselves, like they had to move from Woolwich to go to North London to try to be the best over there. And even now, you got the North London rubbing off on you. As good as you are, you will never be the best. Never be the best. Might win a trophy now and then. And they might have been the best during Arsene Wenger's time, but those days are long gone. Now it's a long day for you. There are more teams to contend with. And when they can't deal with competition, and let's just I would sit there and tell my friends that you can't deal with competition. Like, but we can win a FA Cup. Okay. You won the Champions League though. You won on Europe. Have you ever seen your team win a European trophy? You ever seen it? I know I've seen it many, many, many times. See my team win European trophies enough times. In the last 10 years, you know, our team win everything. Whereas Arsenal, when was the last time we actually even won a European trophy? I want them to tell me because I actually don't know. I genuinely just don't know. Honestly. But that's why it makes it even better to know that they chat. But what are you really chatting for? Just to be like, oh, we want some attention. Oh, hip hip hooray, we're top of the league. Even though we failed to win it. That's a difference. When Chelsea are top of the league at the end of the year, we always win it. Always. It's not if, but, or maybe. Always. Always. That's what consistency is. Arsenal consistently runner-ups, not one of the best. They allowed a team like Leicester City to win the Premier League title more recently than you. So, just be better. And if they finish outside the top four, oh, it's gonna be so brilliant because the downfall is gonna be coming, and we will be better than them. I swear. This time next year, we are long lost there. Can't wait for man like Stavio to come. When man like Stavio winning comes, long day. Andre Santos back at Chelsea, long day. We sign a new striker, long day. Get a new goalkeeper, long day. All of these things can happen next season. All of these things can happen next season. And man is just patiently waiting. Man, been patient, hearing up all of these chattings for so many years, knowing that eventually it's going to end. And it'll be even brilliant because next season, it'll be the first season man's fully monetized on YouTube and be able to see man's team just be better or be the best in London. Even though we are the best, regardless, we are still London's finest. They can't take the torch. They ain't giving nothing. We ain't taking nothing. But next season, gonna be brilliant because when man chats, I ain't gonna hear no Arsenal fans. None. Nothing. Nafa. Bupkis. Sayonara. That's what it will be. Bro. And I have a feeling Liverpool will. That's impossible. I don't see that. Let me look at this table again. How many points are separating these, man? Hold on a second. 12 points. 15. It's impossible. They ain't coming back. It's impossible. Barca losing 4-3. Maddest news. It's not gonna be pointless game. I actually enjoy this conversation that we're having, you know. And so I can always watch the highlights. But I'll be real. You are elite, Naheem, yo. I swear down. But yeah, Liverpool ain't bought no league title. The thing about what makes them even better this season is just the fact they control games a lot better. They control games a lot better. And even with Salah not scoring or assisting recently, they still find a way to win. That's the Liverpool know-how. That's that Liverpool know-how. Like there's separating them. Potentially 15 if they win their game against Everton. So obviously you can have that feeling. You can obviously be entitled to your opinion. And we won't know until the end of the season, but I just highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Then if that's the case, then we could potentially win the league. And that ain't happening. I'll be so honest. Not happening with the City either. So but it's just wait and see, you know? Because you're entitled to your opinion. And true say I believe that you're a woman as well. I'm not gonna try to be rude like that. Because I actually appreciate your support a lot. So thank you for that. Get me? It's always good to be kind to people. And I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm perfect, like I'm always kind to people, but people that support me, I love it, man. Thank you for your support every single time. Every single time. But but yeah, also let me see what is real, man. Jesus, man. I can't lie. Yo, that's surreal, man. Actually insane the amount of time ago I look at her profile. Actually insane. Actually insane. But she's weird, man. Sky Sports presenter, like, man goes on her profile, testing. Damn, bro. And that long hair as well. Oh, God. I be real. I hope I don't even win that thing on Sunday because I even know how I would react if I see her. I'll be so honest. I could just fail. Maybe I might, because she's just elite and them man seen her in real life. Oh God. Like when you have one of them, like like when you have those people that WCW, at Women's Crush Wednesday. She'd be my WCE, my Women's Crush every day. Oh God, she is laying the balls. But sorry for I just get sidetracked when I look at her. It's a long day. Distraction. Stay away. But yeah. Do you have any other questions or anything like that? We just say ourselves gonna end this at an hour, but it's been like nearly 40 minutes extra. But I big you up because it helps the channel grow. I'm live a lot more, so I really appreciate your support on the channel. But yeah, Liverpool are 2-1 up against Lille. Bologna are 2-1 up against Dortmund. Wow. Benfica, Barcelona 4-3. I had Lewandowski and Rafinha. I got both of you in my Champions League team. True, I'm not even in the league. I got them both in my Champions League fantasy league still. They're in both in my Champions League fantasy still. So doing their thing for me right now. Salah's doing his thing. Griezmann score as well. We got an assist. Like that. Like that. Like that. Still. Let me just show you my team. You can see that. Fucking hell. That is my Champions League team. Salah's the captain. So can't wait for next season when Chelsea are back in the Champions League. See when I go back to the Stamford Bridge. Messi the champions. I wonder if the owner's working behind the scenes. They are definitely always working behind the scenes. When you are whether like an owner, like if you're just generally an owner, you're always working behind the scenes. And a lot of things go on behind the scenes. That's what makes being like an owner or like an owner of a football club, whether like it's like me as an owner of this channel, troops or whatever. It's like behind the scenes is where it's elite, because that's where everything is created. You see all the visions and everything, but then when you come on here, you just put that vision into motion, and that's what makes everything elite. Listen, I think we working for a player behind the scenes. What player would you think that is behind the scenes? Because I be real, I'm not even in the know-how like that. True say, I keep myself to myself at times, and at times it's not necessarily the best thing, but I know at some point I won't be like that. I just try to Cunha. Well, I hope so, because we're gonna be honest. That's how the Neto thing happened. I'll never forget. I was working out in my garden in the summer. The man just heard the bomber. Lord God, here we go. Neto to Chelsea. I screamed. I was like, yes, because he's someone that man wanted. And if we can get him, that's like another player from Wolves. That could potentially happen. If that is, then big you up, because you know a lot about behind the scenes. I hope that we can get him. I'll be so honest. If we do, that's brilliant, because that's just another attacker. And that's an attacker that I don't even mind getting. It would make more sense for him, because isn't he like a left winger as well? We need a left winger. I miss Mikhailo Mudryk, man. Oh my days, man! Like Mikhailo, we need someone that's very, very fast. There's no one that can compete with his pace in this team. We need someone that's that level of speed, because that speed, like regardless of whether he has bad decision making, you need that kind of speed from a player. And Cunha, he is quality. More time. Let me go check my Let me go check the sample be out. No, not out yet, but I'll probably meant to get at some point this month. So hopefully he passes, man. Please, man, Mrs. McCallum, man. That's my bro. And I forget he even liked one of my comments, because man's always believed in him, even when people don't believe in him. I believe in McCallum, bro. Man believes. Even the season, like, it happened at the worst time for him to get this damn bad. He was moving cold, playing Conference League regularly. They have his chance in the Premier League. Like, then this happens. Just bullshit, man. Honestly. Like, man misses Mikhailo, bro. Like, he called himself Misha and that, but I call people by their first name in terms of what I see. Like, Misha don't necessarily make too much sense, but every people call him Misha. But that's Mikhailo, my bro. Mikhailo Mudryk, bro. Man misses this guy. And all man does now is just play FIFA. Where I've got it. He has like a 77 rated card, and man got it all the way to 91. He'd be smoking guys on FIFA for me. I can't wait to see him in real life, man. Honestly, like, man misses him a lot, man. Honestly, even man like Wesley Fofana, man misses him as well. A lot of our injured players that man misses, but those two especially, because they can add a different level to this team, man. Man misses them, man. Hopefully that they come back at some point in the future. And Rob, Barcelona brought it back to 4-4. That's actually a mad game. I'm definitely going to watch the highlights. I can't lie, I've actually enjoyed this conversation that we've been having. You are elite, and at least my speaker thing hasn't disconnected, because what's the thing called? It soon die at some point, but it'll probably last for at least 2 hours or something like that. So, but no, his sample B isn't out. What have I to check? Cunha. How much speed does Bro have? He has 84 speed. He isn't necessarily that fast. I go FIFA. He's 4-star, 4-star. Calm in it. But let's just wait and see. See my brother's next door playing his music, man. I can't wait for him to just go blow up in his music thing, man. Been doing this thing for so long. My bro, so you might have seen him at different times when I've done the Manchester United content with Chelsea, but can't wait for him just to blow up, because he deserves it, man. Been grinding hard, and that's gonna be his way out. Proud of him, honestly. Man, bro, see. Also on FIFA, man, they need to happen let me pack a Chelsea women's player because man tried to get Cole Palmer, Lauren James, hasn't even worked. But at least man voted for them and voted for Reaton and voted for Lucy Bronze, and they all got into the team of the year. Pick them up. And deadline day ends on February 3rd, and our match is on February 3rd. How will we see outgoings, incomings, on February 3rd? Hey man, February 3rd will probably be a lit day. Who we play on? Let me check. Who we play on February the 3rd? Monday, West Ham. Yep. Smoky Sevens. We need to smoke them. We will. Oh, wait, that's Graham Potter, isn't it? You had to have a point to prove. Damn, bro. We better make sure that we deal with them and them. Don't want Graham Potter coming back and trying to get this dub. Because if that happens, long day. Long day. Hopefully it doesn't, but we have to beat them at Stamford Bridge. And deadline is on the February the 3rd. That's interesting. Because more time for it ended like the first week, and that's deadline day though. Oh well. Bring the player out on the same day. Like didn't we have that with Joao Felix at the end of a deadline day? Yeah, I mean bring bro out, show them to the fans. Calm, man. Calm. And even then, wasn't the Stabio meant to come to London during December or something? Really, man, ain't even seen the Stabio come to London in December. But yeah, deadline day. Just bring him through, man. Get me. Premier League, our game, big announcement. And the board when it comes to transfers, that's been the best part of their tenure here. That's been the best part of their tenure. We're gonna be honest. A lot of the transfers that have happened. Think of all the money signs that we were grabbing, and now how teams are trying to amortize all of their things because we found a loophole. How they did. Like, big them up every single time, man. Because honestly, that's gonna be brilliant. So from Monday or from morning to night, February will be busy. 100%. I remember even before. I remember like a couple years ago, I had done a live stream for like 5 or 6 hours. Maybe I could go live all day on February the 3rd. Because if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not doing anything unless someone could get me tickets to go to the Chelsea match. That'd be brilliant. But yeah, I could potentially be very, very busy on that day as well. So just wait and see. But Monday, February the 3rd, and man, Fabrizio does his thing. Even at times, like man saw this guy a couple years ago. Used to be like, oh yeah, he's gonna be going live at 6 p.m. or whatever, or whatever it was 4 or 6 on YouTube or whatever. He tuning in to listen to the new transfer news and whatnot. Now man sees him, oh yeah, full time post, all of this stuff. Like guys just evolve. Oh shit. The thing is to die. But yeah, like man appreciates how people evolve in the situation. Like you got guys like Fabrizio that just evolves, and that's the beauty of it. Because people be like, "Oh, you was just a transfer guy." People can do other things, bro. And yeah, I already said 4-4 Barca. Yo, bro. But but yeah, I need to. I'm gonna watch the highlights after. Cause Teresa, imagine it. Man put on my dinner however long ago, and guess what? That's the way I ate my dinner. But it's because man's enjoying this conversation. Like, I can always eat my dinner after. Okay, alright, cool. Man's back. Whew. I have to put that in fast because if it died or whatever, it would just be a long day. But yeah, I was gonna have my dinner like nearly an hour ago. But I enjoy this conversation. I'll be real. I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate you a lot, Nahimio. I'll run over there, bro. But yeah, it's 4-4. Is the game ended? Oh yeah, Atletico just went. They have 10 men. They won against Bayer Leverkusen 2-1. Leverkusen definitely like the team that they were last season. They definitely wouldn't have blown a lead like that. Especially with. Oh wait, they went down to 10 men as well. Mad move. Alvarez with the double. Yeah, did Griezmann get an assist? I get the assist. No, it's Correa. Say less, man. Fair enough. But that's why you got to love the Champions League. I cannot wait for us to be in the Champions League next season, man. Because I'll make it my mission to make sure I'm at every single Champions League, at least home match every single season. Because that is the champions. Like, this was the first Champions League game I went to see at Stamford Bridge during my return. Like, when we went there and we're going to the Stamford Bridge, a man sees home of the champions of Europe. I will never forget that. 2021, home of the European champions. Then you have this, like, see this. This, man, is my favorite program, 100%. We might have played Zenit St. Petersburg, but that day, all of the fireworks and that, oh my days, I'll never forget that. That was the first time ever after man became a content creator, and I went to this game, man. It was brilliant, man. Now we always obviously I hope he stays fit as well. But like man be saying this every single time. But just hopefully it is the case, isn't it? Hopefully it is the case because he is the best. Oh, Barca winning 5-4. Oh my days. Barca won 5-4. Maddest to moves. Hopefully it's one of my players that scored. But yeah, I hope that Reece stays fit as well because if we just have a better defense, I just believe if we have a better goalkeeper, we wouldn't concede. That's the difference. That is the difference. We just need a better goalkeeper like Sanchez. Like I'm not trying to sit there and say that like you're crap, but Benfica bottled it like a Tottenham. But at least that was a lit match. Imagine being at the stadium and the Benfica saying 9-goal thriller. I was there thinking that these men are gonna not gonna do the justice of being 3-1 down. But Barca, hey man, I hope Arsenal get these men at some point. Hope they get them because I swear when it goes to like the knockout rounds, any team can play any team. Like there's no thing where you have to wait till like the quarterfinals. 100% certain. Obviously, this is the first season of the new Champions League format, and my team isn't even in it. But yeah, realistically, um, our team hopefully can do something. But that is a mad game. I'm definitely watching these highlights, and I hope Arsenal drop out for Champions League. I need to look at their table. Let me look at the table. They play tomorrow, innit? Pedro the assist. Rafinha scored. I got him in my team as well. Come on, man. You love to see it, bro. Love to see it. Arsenal can't drop out of the Champions League. For them to get relegated, it's impossible. But we need them. I'll be real to you. Let Arsenal get through to knockout rounds. Because God forbid we finish fifth. But if it does happen, we could still get Champions League based on how things have gone. So inshallah. Inshallah, man. Inshallah. We just be in the Champions League next season, regardless of how we get there. But that is the main thing. So I hope Arsenal can get at least to like the next round or the quarterfinals, so we can get that extra spot. Then it can make things a whole lot more interesting. A whole lot more interesting still. Like based on how the season has gone, Nottingham Forest deserve to be in the Champions League based on how they played so far this season. If they were to get that, brilliant. More Champions League heritage. And like you look at what the top 5 right now, Everyone's won the Champions League bar Arsenal. They're the odd ones out. I love saying that. You man are tired, man. Oh, you're an Arsenal fan unlike the video. I swear it had 6 likes. I swear it had 6 likes. Well, maybe it was an Arsenal fan just being upset. Calm, man. Yes, like that. And now, man's actually been live for 2 hours. Actually, calm. I appreciate your support so much. Nearly gonna have like by the end of this week, I'm gonna have at least 20k views on the channel, which is a lot compared to the other weeks. Like, hard to get viewers to come back. 24k viewers last 90 days. You want over new viewers with these? What's wrongs? I look at all these different things. But Nehemia, thank you for your support, man. You are elite. Helping my channel grow. Inject it, man. Inject that. Where is this Premier Table update thing though? How many views do we have on this one now? We have 24 views. But it's loyal. 24 views, 5.5 hours. Could be worse, but man appreciates it a lot, regardless, because if you're just gonna grow after, it goes offline anyway. But yeah, man. Pick you up every single damn time, man. Britcher Romano has put something on Instagram. Mateus Cunha can really leave Wolves in the final 2 weeks of January. Hopefully you're right, and we're working behind the scenes to get him. Hopefully, because we need that a lot. I'll be real. I would hope that Sir could unblock me from Instagram, man. Actually, mad because I even see this girl pop up on my Snapchat. I don't see how this algorithm does this. How the algorithm does this, man. I'll be looking for it and just says, "Oh, you may know this person." How you know the algorithm knows shit? That's 21st century for you. But big you up. You don't have like any more questions or anything. Like, man appreciates this because 24 views, regardless, like it's a lot because 24 people can't even fit in this room. I can't even tell you the last time I actually chilled with even 24 people or people that paid attention to my thing like that. In terms of actually, no, that's a cap. That's cap. But yeah, Team of the most cost-effective way is 16 of the weeks. 1090s, 2089s, 8088s. Bloody hell, 3287s. I've been doing something along them lines. Man's got a lot. Chelsea, no. Don't get Garnacho, man. Get all that. I just closed. It's the Royal Rumble soon as well. How long to the Royal Rumble? Is it like a week from Saturday? Is the Royal Rumble? I'm looking forward to that, man. Just how I like wrestling as well, so looking forward to that. I wanted to find out if Suez, when is she gonna announce the winners? Because she said she DM people. I didn't even answer my DM. Nearly a whole month ago. But it's calm, man. I'm never gonna block her, man. She's weird, man. She even has a lot of friends. The like the Bernardo sisters, I would say, I'll call them. Kath, Bernardo, and what's her sister name? Kath and K, double K Bernardo. And she even liked one of my posts. They big her up for the support. But yeah, it's been like 2 hours. I'll be real. It's like 10 o'clock. I might just obviously end the stream here. Obviously, tomorrow I still need to eat my dinner. I need to wait for that stuff to digest. Probably won't go to sleep till like probably like maybe 2 or 3 in the morning at this rate. So yeah. Thank you for your support on the table update and just your conversation, because you have kept this live stream going. And it was just you one. So thank you again. But how many people voted on the poll? Say that they like this video. 5 votes. I appreciate you guys' votes on the poll. I'll be back again. When is the next time the Premier League table refreshes, basically? So after Sunday. So on Monday I'll be back live again to do another Premier League table update. And I was doing a lot more content. So I have to go live a whole lot more. I've been slacking recently, but hey man, it's nearly been a whole entire month. Next month will be our entire month that I haven't I've been basically sober. Let's just put it that way. I've been sober for nearly a month, so big me up, man. Big me up. But Ramadan soon come. Can't wait for Ramadan season. Inshallah, all of that stuff, all the good stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you for your comments. I'm gonna end the poll right here. 5 people liked, 5 people voted on the poll, said they liked the video. Thank you very much for your votes on the poll. And yeah, man, to all my people down, I'll catch you. Some more content. I'll be live on Friday and Saturday, not Sunday. But hey, man, thank you for your support. And as always, come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. In a bit, my people down. Love.